I gave you my heart.
Yo, what's up, guys? Back at you with another one on today. This is Noble Sports Entertainment, your home for breaking sports news and sports talk. Make sure you smash that like button, and when you hit the subscribe button, also make sure you click the bell icon and push the word all, that you may be able to see every upload and notification that comes from Noble Sports Entertainment. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one, guys. All right, guys, pretty much coming into this is the week 2 preview. The LA Chargers versus the Detroit Lions. The Chargers are favored by 3 points to beat the Detroit Lions. The Lions will be at home. This will be their home opener against the Chargers, so they have to pretty much try to win this game. The next couple games are going to be some tough games for the Detroit Lions because they'll be going and facing off with guys that made the playoffs last season. So the Chargers coming into this game is coming in with a win, defeating the Colts last week by the final score of 30-24. Key players in that game was backup running back Austin Eckler, who was filling in for Melvin Gordon. Had a career best day, 154 yards from the line of scrimmage, having 2 receiving touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. Eckler also had 10 carries for 58 yards and caught 6 balls for 96 yards. Phillip Rivers ended up with 25 out of 34 passes for 333 yards and 3 touchdowns, only throwing 1 interception. Wide receiver Keenan Allen was targeted 10 times and had 8 receptions for 123 yards with 1 touchdown. The Lions coming into this game just coming off a tie with the Arizona Cardinals. The Lions had an opportunity to win that ball game, but just could not capitalize down the stretch to win the ball game. The Lions were up by 18 points, figuring that the Lions would go ahead and get the victory against the Cardinals, but that did not happen. We allow Kyler Murray to come back and pretty much tie the game. So now you're coming into this game with the tie. The tie can always be a blessing or a curse, but hopefully in this one, in this season, you want that blessing more so than that curse. Matthew Stafford is coming off completing 27 passes out of 45 for 385 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Yeah, you heard me, guys. Matthew Stafford did not throw a pick in the opener against the Arizona Cardinals. Also, second-year running back Kerryon Johnson had 16 carries for 49 yards. We gotta feed Kerryon Johnson. We have to have that balanced attack that we have been talking about. The Detroit Lions have got to do a better job of running the ball and making sure that they putting their guys in the best position to make some plays out there. Now, we also had history in the last game with rookie tight end TJ Hawkinson, who had a career best 6 receptions for 131 yards and 1 touchdown. Also, Danny Amendola had 7 catches for 104 yards, very surprising, and 1 score. And we was able to get Kenny and Marvin a couple catches as well, both having 4 and 5 catches respectively. But the biggest thing coming into this game is, man, that also that Melvin Gordon is not back yet. He still is holding out and trying to get a new contract extension with the Chargers. The Chargers said they pretty much are not going to talk to Melvin Gordon until the end of the season. So he has an opportunity to come back to play for that $5.6 million this season, which I think that he probably should just go ahead and do that and just come back and then talk negotiations about a new deal next season. So pretty much, man, what the Lions are going to have to do in this game, and what I see that they're going to have to do, is they're going to have to execute on offense. Taylor Decker did not play well in the game against the Arizona Cardinals. He allowed a lot of pressure. He was penalized like 5 times, and you got to play better, man. Like we said before, guys, if the Detroit Lions are to win this season, it's going to be because of the trenches. It's going to become because of the offensive line. If you do not have an offensive line, the team is not going to go anywhere. The team is going to be mediocre at best. And coming in against these Chargers, you want to be ready. You don't want to take these guys lightly because the Chargers are a good team. Even though they'll be without all-pro safety Darwin James, you still got to take full effect and you still got to go out there and do the things that you need to do as far as executing on offense. I definitely think that TJ Hawkinson can have another big game. I just think that TJ Hawkinson causes a mismatch problems with a lot of different teams, and the Lions are going to need a lot of different variations in this game to be able to win. You got to be able to stop guys like Joey Bosa and guys that are pretty good, because Joey Bosa is one of those guys that can get in there and blow right past Taylor Decker. So we definitely want Taylor Decker to play better and be able to protect Matthew Stafford. It is a team sport, so you want that whole offensive line to gel, and you want them guys to not allow any sack if possible. And don't take Phillip Rivers lightly, because he can come in here and pretty much carve this team up. So I just see that the Lions are going to have to execute on offensive side of the ball. And to me, the defense played pretty well, man, for the most of the game, until they got gassed towards the end of the game for being out there so long, and they end up just giving the game away against the Cardinals. But against the Chargers, man, you can't do that. If you go up and you're up by 14-7 or 21-14, you got to continue to press that gas pedal down, and you got to floor it, man. You can't let up off these guys, because these guys are able to come back and beat you. So if you're the Detroit Lions, you want to execute. You want to play a smarter game. You want to coach better. We know that Matt Patricia is definitely going to have to coach better, and the plays that's being called out there on offense has to be a lot better. We don't want to stay stagnant. We want to be able to have a change of pace type of game, and we want to see the Detroit Lions go out there and get the victory against the Chargers. It's not going to be an easy game on Sunday, but definitely the Detroit Lions can do it, and we'll see, guys. So the Chargers are favored by 3 points, and the Detroit Lions are coming into this game on a tie, and the Chargers are coming into this game with a win. So we'll see what happens on Sunday. Make sure you guys subscribe to Noble Sports Entertainment, because on this channel, we talk sports, period. Peace.
I gave you my heart.